Sitting in the kitchen fidgeting with all my vegetables, wishing for top position but slipping off of the pedestal. Yeah, this world will eat you up, spit you out inedible, cause all you are is smoking.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, people of the world, it's MW3 here, and today is kind of Mondays, but it's going to be a different kind of Mondays. I'm not breaking down any gameplay, but the gameplay is actually quite good. It's a MOAB with the USAS with nothing on it, and I did not use specialist. I actually had a support MOAB with this thing, and it was completely unintentional. I actually did not mean to get the MOAB here. If anything, I was just trying to get a 6-in-1 with the stealth bomber. That's like all I was trying to go for. I just wanted the emblem, and you know, I got the MOABs, which isn't, you know, not too bad. But yeah, so today I'm going to be talking about the biggest mistakes that I see players make in Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops, whatever, Modern Warfare 2, you know, you name it, any Call of Duty. People make these stupid mistakes, and I want to kind of break these down, give you some tips on them, and hopefully make you become a better player. So let's get into this. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about weapon stats to start off this video. Weapon stats do not really mean shit. Weapon stats in Modern Warfare 3 on the create class menu, the little bar chart that they have, it's not correct. Please do not read that and think that it's 100%. You know, please don't do that, because it's not. It really isn't. It's actually, in fact, probably the most misleading part of Call of Duty, and they still have it in every single game. You know, I don't know, guys, because you know, it says the MP7 is inaccurate, or you know, not as accurate as the UMP45. While you know, the MP7, we all know, is probably the most accurate weapon in the game in terms of recoil. Now, people will be like asking, like, what does this mean, Josh? What I don't understand this. Well, type in on Google right now Modern Warfare 3, so MW3 weapon stats, right, and it will come up with a simple like menu of all of the weapon stats in Modern Warfare 3, and it will have a grid, you know, all of the weapon damage stats. So like in regular multiplayer modes, there is 100 HP, therefore, you know, damage per bullet means that if you have 35 damage per bullet, it's going to be a 3-shot kill, while if the FAD has 30 damage per bullet, it's going to be a 4-shot, and so on. So when everybody says, oh, I feel like the M4 is so weak, you're wrong, because the M4 is the fastest killing assault rifle in Modern Warfare 3, and you know, I like the M4, I quite like it, but people are like, oh, the ACR is so much more powerful, and all that really is the placebo effect. That's all it is, and I don't like that. I personally do not think that people should be misled into thinking that some of these things are good when they're really not. So you know, let's move into another thing that I really want to talk about, because I can't stress how bad this mistake is, and this is sensitivity in button layout. And I know a lot of people use default, obviously, because that's the, you know, the default one. You're not gonna switch to another one if you don't know what it's about. Now look at this gameplay is poor. Sorry guys, at the start of this gameplay I was doing terrible. Anyway, so basically what I think people kind of associate with tactical layout is all these tryhards, drop shotting and all that stuff. And while drop shotting is a major part of what that is, of what the whole point of having tactical is. Sorry guys, I was kind of lost there. But yeah, you know, because it is a major part, people seem to associate that with it 100%, when it's really not. You know, look at that, beautiful. Anyway, yeah, so people seem to associate it when it's really not all that. I personally like it because I can control my movements a lot more, you know, a lot more fluency. I can kind of, you know, move around the map a lot easier. It just makes things a lot more simple. And the only thing that it kind of, you know, kills for me is the knife, and I can't use the knife, which is a problem, especially when you get knifed a lot. And I feel like I get knifed more than my fair share because I can't win knife fights because I don't use knives. You know, it's just one of those things. But the next thing I want to point out is sorry guys, to end that little rant about, you know, it's not all about drop shotting with tactical. use tactical. It is, you know, you'll never turn back. I know some of my subscribers, you know, one of my subs, he has, yeah, his KD I think was 1.2 or something around there, and now his KD is 1.5, and he's getting good games now. I was playing with him earlier, and while I was going about 60 and 10, which is, you know, it's good in terms of kills, he was going 25 and 0, and all of those really, you know, really good scores because he's going flawless. I mean, I've only ever been flawless a few times in Modern Warfare 3, and that's all because you know, I die too much. But yeah, let's move into the sensitivity now. Sensitivity is one of the major parts of COD. It's one of those things that that people seem to underestimate. Sensitivity, it's not all about 10. Alright, when people use 10, for me, I don't think that they're the greatest player in the world. 10 does not help you out all that often. Yeah, you might get the odd, you know, you turn around, turn on a kid, and it, you know, it feels good, it looks good. But realistically, your best chance of actually getting these kind of kills and you know, getting high kill streaks and such would be to run a, you know, a sensitivity such as 4. So 4 is, for me, my favorite button sensitivity. It just works out the best for me. I get a good mix of accuracy and reaction time with this thing, which I really do like. Don't use 2. 2's good. It's good for your accuracy, but it kind of it's not as good because you don't have that kind of reaction kind of thing, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, like, I personally would say that you need to use 4. Try out 4. If you think 4 is a little bit too stiff for you, move up to 5, and gradually you move up to the one that you find is perfect and, you know, the most accurate of them. And it's one of those really effective things that people seem to overlook it. I mean, I'm like telling some of my friends not to use 10 because 10 will just reduce. Look at me sitting in a corner. I'm sitting in a corner here, guys. You should hate on me for this. But yeah, you know, one of my friends, I think it's the same guy, he uses 10 or 7 or somewhere around the height, and I'm always telling him to use 4, and he just doesn't seem to listen. And I personally think that 4 is, you know, one of the, you know, the major contenders of the most effective, you know, thing to change in Modern Warfare 3. If you're going to improve your gameplay, if you're going to, you know, switch sensitivity, move up to 4. I mean, for me, that's what works out. And yeah, they're pretty much the things that I have to point out, which is you know, not great with for Call of Duty games. I mean, like, out of all 3 of those things that I find are the big mistakes that players make, it has to be the weapon choosing scenario, because everybody in Black Ops seemed to, like, at the start of it, seemed to think that the Kipperis was the gun to have, when the Kipperis was probably the worst gun. I mean, it by far. I mean, it had so much recoil, and it was so weak, and it had, you know, a mediocre rate of fire. I don't understand why they put weapons like that in the game and make them look like they're, you know, the boss. So all in all, guys, I know this is a really long MOAB. I'm just waiting for it to be called in here. But yeah, all in all, I think, you know, out of the 3, it is the weapons. You know, for you to be good in this game, guys, you need to just mess around with your classes, kind of find what you like, your play style. I mean, like, another thing that I find is a mistake the players make is rushing around. They rush around too much, and I'm not saying that rushing around is not, you know, sometimes really beneficial to you and your team, but sometimes it really does not help anyone apart from, you know, the guys who are waiting for you to come around the corner. And I have to leave you with that MOAB there, guys, and hopefully you did enjoy this video. I mean, if you did, please leave a like rating. That really helps me out. I say this every single video. A like rating will just boost up this video. It'll get it 10 more views, and if you want it to get views, you know, you can leave a like rating. If you don't want it to get views, I don't really want to say to you other than unsub, you know. So see you guys. Bye. If you did enjoy the video, like I just said, please click like, and you know, please click subscribe if you do want to see more. So see you guys. Bye.